Hi, I'm Mel's best friend, and this is just. Wait, what? Oh, there. This is just a live stream I'm doing where I attempt to make a game engine. Okay, now this code is a little bit broken because I realize now this won't work outside of Paint Event. Yeah, it's called Paint Event. So I'm gonna fix that. But to do that, I'm gonna have to make a class that inherits from Q main window. So let's do that. We want to set this as the active project. And then add new C++ class, base class Q main window. And I have the operating system that I call closed source K Ubuntu. You know, by that I mean Windows 11. I call Windows 11 closed source K Ubuntu. That's funny. It's pretty much what it is. I mean, the features and some of the design and all that, it just makes me think K Ubuntu but closed source. But yeah, I have the chat open on another device, and if you read the description, you'll see it says that you're free to. Oh, I just realized I have 200 subs. How did I not realize I have 200 subs? But yeah, feel free to help me with my code. You know what? This will be my 200 sub special. Let's just say that for now. This will be my 200 sub special. Yes, now that I just realized that I have 200 subs, this is my 200 sub special. Sorry for not realizing that before, but yeah, this is my 200 sub special. And now please don't troll me by unsubbing to ruin the stream I'm doing. But yeah, like I said, my 200 sub special. That's what this is. And yeah. So let's see. Let's call the class just gonna call it game widget. Okay. And let's see here. Let's put that in the namespace everything else is in. Okay, now we fix the formatting. There we go, that looks better. And yeah, let's see here. Let's add a section of this that's protected. So protected : and then let's see. Void paint event q paint event asterisk event. And you know what? I'm gonna fix something here. Because this will not compile because it doesn't have the namespace here. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna move some of this code. Okay, I didn't copy and paste that properly. Okay, looks like I'm gonna need to move around some includes. Which I can really easily do. Ownership within the H file, I think. Wrong H file. But yeah, this is quite an interesting idea for a 200 sub special. You know what, yeah, I'll leave this stuff here. Okay, so yeah, this is, like I said, my 200 sub special where I am, and this is probably going to be a series on my channel, but like it's starting with my 200 sub special, which is quite an interesting idea. But yeah, like I said, this code will not run correctly. It will not run as intended because this is not in paint event, which I'm going to move it to paint event. Let's see here. Did I do? Yeah, I did. So now let's go over to game widget and void mbf game game widget and then do that and q widget paint event. Now basically what that line of code says is it's basically the C++ equivalent of super, in case you don't know C++ that well and you only know Java. It's the C++ equivalent of super. Basically, because C++ supports multiple inheritance, you have to actually specify the class. For those of you who don't know C++. Which I'm sure if you want to watch this stream, you probably know C++, so I guess I didn't need to say that. And now always, always, always use update when you want to call paint event again. Never use repaint. That will cause infinite recursion if you do that. For those of you who don't fully understand what I mean by infinite recursion, it's basically when you crash the program by calling a function so many times that fills up the program stack all the way inside itself. Because it can only fill up the program stack like that if you call it inside itself. Because of the fact that function calls don't go away until the function's finished executing. But it never really finishes executing if it calls itself again inside that function. So it's just adding more and more function calls to the stack because it never goes away, and that's called infinite recursion. So yeah, you don't want that. Now let's move this and slightly change it. Actually, I'm probably gonna want to move the Q Painter stuff as well. It doesn't need to be a private member now. So you know what? Let's just delete all this. Delete this. Cut. And paste. Yeah, let's do Q Painter. This. And then, let's see here. What else do I want to do? Oh yeah. Painter. No, not paint event. Painter dot. No, not draw. Fill rect. And then we do geometry, Q brush, Q color, 0x00, 0x00, 0x00. Basically what that should do is make the window pure black, which is what we want to do because, you know, and now there's another few things I want to rework. Like for example, this should include game widget.h, not Q main window. And now we change this to say okay. Oh, forgot the. Did I? Yeah, I think I forgot to do this. And now let's make a copy of the old the old constructor. Actually, nah. Let's just instead. Okay, let's see here. Yep, this is functioning as intended. It made my screen black, which is what I wanted. So, let's just close that. I noticed that was a little bit laggy, most likely due to the fact that Windows 11 doesn't fully support my computer's graphics card. So I kind of had to just use an old version of the driver, which is not a good idea. Because when I installed the newest version once, it crashed the computer and I had to go into safe mode to uninstall it. It was crazy. Okay, you know what I think I should do actually with this? I think show should be called in a different function. Because like usually, from what I've seen, game engines will have the constructor and then an initializing function that is like protected. They'll have the constructor and then an initializing function. So yeah, I feel like I should call show in the initializing function instead. So let's do that. Let's add something else that's protected. Oh, someone's ringing at my doorbell. I'll go see who it is. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna write this void init. So let's see here. So what I'm gonna want the user to do when they run this is to make a class that inherits from application, and you know, just override init but call the parent class's version of it. You know, kind of like what I did with QWidget. So let's see. Void mbf game : application : init. And then we move show over to init. And yeah, I think we should call init from here. So let's see here. Now we go into here and okay, I think I should okay, forgot to add the file. I think it was in my documents folder. No, it's this one. Oh yeah, and this one. Wait, no, it was just the H file. This is being built as a library, so I only need to copy over the H file. Where is it? Engine test. Sorry, I have a lot of stuff in my documents folder. It's crazy. Okay, what did I do? Undefined reference to paint event. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, let's recompile this. See if that fixes it. Still, undefined reference to paint event. Okay. I am really confused. Sorry, I'm just not used to making libraries that aren't header file only. I'm just not used to it. This definitely looks like a linker error. So let's try something. I've never seen this happen before. Let's try this. I do not understand what's going on. If someone could tell me in the chat, that'd be nice. Oh, okay, just removing that file fixed it. That's kind of ridiculous. I am so surprised that that fixed it. Actually, you know what? Let's... Okay. Okay. Let me change something here. Oh yeah, that's right. I have that as my active project, not this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, someone else liked my 200 sub special. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, this is nowhere near completion. So, yeah. Let's see what else I can do. So, yeah. Hmm. Let's see, what else could I do? You know what? Let's just implement some simple, like, button input handling. Either that or sprites, not sure which. I mean, yeah, let's do sprites since I already have a paint event. So, yeah. Yeah, let's include that header because I think I know a good way to implement this. Oh, I know another good header to include. So let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna want to make another class. And let's call it, what's a good name for this class? I want this to be like a sprite. So let's just call it okay, I think I could go about doing this with like QImage and some other things. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna use stuff like, what was it? Okay, let's see. What was I going to do? Oh yeah. And the reason why I include the memory header in the other class is because I feel like shared pointers would be a good way to do this, as shared pointers are more memory safe than regular pointers, as they have garbage collection. You know, pretty much shared pointers are like Java objects and arrays, even though it's C++ and not Java. Wait, speaking of objects, I have a funny joke. You know what it is? Python doesn't objectify women. Python objectifies everything. Okay, by the way, part of the installation process of this library is going to involve modding your installation of Qt. What I mean by that, I replaced my MINGW with a custom one. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be pronouncing it wrong. But yeah, I replaced it with a custom one that allows C++ 17 support to be better. So this shows that you'll need to mod your installation. Because like this line of code right here, hashtag include file system, that would cause compile time errors if you didn't do that. Also, I don't recommend using MSVC, as I've seen programs crash just because they use MSVC. Still haven't fully figured out why that happens, but still. Must be because of how dumb Microsoft is. Because we all know Microsoft is really dumb. So yeah. Let's see. Wait, I should have made this inherit. I could do that. I could really easily make it inherit. So let's see. Hashtag include QWidget. I want this to inherit from QWidget, and there's an interesting reason why. The interesting reason why I want this to inherit from QWidget is because if it inherits from QWidget, then you know, if it inherits from QWidget, then what we're able to do is okay, so there we go. Now it inherits from QWidget. And here's the interesting reason I did that. The interesting reason I did that is because I noticed a lot of game engines have like a parent-child relationship with stuff. So I feel like inheriting from QWidget is the best way to get that to work with this. Actually, you know what? Nah, scrap that. I think I'm just gonna make my own class like that. On second thought. On second thought, I'm gonna make my own class like that. But what to call it? Maybe just call it... I know. Scene node. That's a good name for it. Okay. Now let's fix something here. So, delete that. We don't need that. Wait, yes we do. I'm in the wrong file. Okay. Forgot Windows was dumb with that kind of stuff. So yeah, I know how to fix this. Okay, it looks like it didn't even create the files yet, so yeah. What? Where are they? No, I'm in the wrong. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna omit this on second thought. Don't get why it's saying that, even though the file has that name. Maybe it's something with this? No? I'm really confused. So if you look in here, you'll see it's got the right name. I'm really confused. But it's just a warning, it's not an error, so I'll just ignore it. But yeah, I thought for sure I modded my installation properly. Maybe I didn't. Wait a minute. This means I could... Yeah, I feel like... Let's see. Yeah, I could probably just use ifstream and ofstream, so yeah, I don't really need to have that actually. Could just load the path from a string instead of using the file system stuff. In fact, that'd be more noob friendly to load the path from a string. And let's see. So that means I have to do... That means I have to do that. And let's see. So, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, I did not want here from QWidget. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to include the header. Let's get rid of this and... Yeah, we don't need this then. Okay, so what we do now is we do actually think it'd be better to include memory in this file. Actually, even better, this file. So let's see here. I misspelled that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Oops, forgot to add that. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see here. How should I go about doing this? Just trying to think. How should I go about doing this? Yeah, definitely gonna need this. Actually, I should make that the first argument. Okay, there we go, and yeah. Wait a sec, guys, I'm getting kinda hungry. I'll go get some food. Okay, I got some food here. Actually, you know what? I got a good idea. For those of you viewing this video, I think I'm gonna do something for you. No. Okay, there. Now those of you watching this video know how to access my Discord. Look at the comment I put in the code. I'm sure some of you watching this video might know absolutely nothing about programming or just watch this video for entertainment. Basically what this does right here, wait, you can't see me pointing because I'm not holding up a camera to my screen. This is right here is it's called a comment. Comments in code are basically things that are ignored by the compiler, aka things in your code files that do nothing, except tell the user stuff, like the one looking at the code. Another common use for comments is to get rid of code that doesn't work temporarily until you find a fix for it. So that will not cause a compile time error in my code, basically, because the compiler doesn't even see it. That's the whole point of a comment. The compiler doesn't see it. And basically /* tells the compiler, ignore everything from here to */. Which this code needs more comments, I think. You know, comments to tell a user what to do. Actually, I'm probably going to make an API for this. You know, like a website where you can look at the documentation. I do have a domain registered. That would be a good use for it. Currently it's down, so don't try going to it. But once it's up, I'll tell you the link to it. Actually, I can tell you the link to it right now. It's melsvaxfriend.com. Hey, I got a funny joke, but, you know, not monetized yet, so this joke really won't impact me. E621 is hiring new devs. In case you're unaware of what it is, it's a furry porn site. It's like they're hiring new devs, and they say, we need people who know PHP to work for us. And someone says, as much as I'd love to... Someone says, as much as I'd love to, I don't want people knowing what my job is. And they'd be like, why? Because you'd be working on a porn site? And they'd be like, no, because I'd be programming in PHP. Get it? PHP used to be loved so much, but not so much anymore. So it's kind of like what C is now, as well. But yeah, I actually know C. I don't know PHP, but I know C. Because if you know C++, it makes it easier to understand C. So I haven't been typing that much code because I'm still eating. In case you're wondering what it is I'm eating, it's this So Delicious brand dairy-free ice cream. Yeah, I have an allergy and that's why I'm eating that. Wait, how come I just realized that my camera is in a weird mode? You know what, let me check. Wait, what? No. Wrong button. I did not want to close the... What happened to that like? That wasn't from me. Oh, there's the like. I think my phone was just glitching out. 'Cause I'm viewing this stream on my phone. People are being Dina to my friend again. Someone's talking about it. A chat I'm in that's my side of stuff. I will not invite you into the chat. It's supposed to be private. But there's one chat I will let you in. It's my Discord server. But you see there's a link to, and wait, again, you can't see me point because I'm not holding a camera up to my screen. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm probably not going to make any more videos where I hold the camera up to the screen, as I don't need to, because for my computer videos I can use like OBS or something like that. That's what I'm using right now. I'm using OBS. But for... well, that's it. But for videos that are on a console, I can use my capture card, which is still using OBS, but still. As the way how you use those things is by making them an OBS source. And yeah, like I said, some of this code is going to be implemented off camera, but not all of it. As this series of live streams will be to celebrate how I now have 200 subs. Like I said, this series will end once, you know, I'm finished with the game engine I'm working on. Why do I have so many pet related videos in my short section on YouTube. I mean, I do have some things that make sense. I do have some things that make sense for, you know, stuff that I like, but not that many. It's mostly just pet related stuff, which, let me tell you something. I do have pets, but I'm not as attached to them as some other people in my family. I do like them, I'm just not as attached to them as some other people in my family. But, yeah. You know what would change that with me being attached to pets? Here's what would change that. So once I make my computer program that gives you Pokemon in real life called PSBTP Gamma Edition, which I'm sure I've mentioned on this channel before, that's gonna change it, because, you know, the Pokemon, I'll be really attached to them. And yeah, I did find out now that I was pronouncing the username of the guy who I said would hack it in the future wrong. It's pronounced Cyrazem, not Shirazeme. I was pronouncing it wrong, as it actually comes from Michael Cyra. So it'd be like if my username was Micklesby. It'd be like that. You know, because it's like Ben Mickle. Okay, so on second thought, I think I'm just gonna end the stream for now and make my second one later, because, you know, I think this is a good stopping point for my 200 sub special, as I've been live for over an hour, I think. Let me just check OBS to see if I'm right. Yep, an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so you know what that means? This is Mel's best friend